World War II raged across the globe. From the beaches of Normandy to the islands of the Pacific, a new kind of warfare unfolded. In this conflict, information became a weapon as deadly as any bullet or bomb. The Axis and Allies alike knew that securing communication channels was paramount to victory. It was in this environment of desperate secrecy that a unique group of heroes emerged: the Code Talkers. These Native American soldiers, primarily Navajo, used their ancestral languages to transmit messages the enemy couldn't decipher. The Code Talkers were more than just translators, they were living codes. Their languages, with complex grammatical structures and nuanced dialects, offered a level of security unmatched by any machine. The very existence of these programs remained a closely guarded secret for decades after the war. The bravery and ingenuity of the Code Talkers played a pivotal role in securing Allied victories across multiple theaters of war. Their story is a testament to the courage and patriotism of these men. They faced danger, not just as soldiers, but also as keepers of a sacred trust. Their languages, once targeted for eradication, became tools of liberation. This is their story, a tale of unsung heroes who changed the course of history. The idea for the Navajo Code Talker program was born from necessity. The Japanese had proven adept at breaking American military codes, jeopardizing operations across the Pacific. Philip Johnston, a missionary's son who had grown up on the Navajo reservation, proposed a radical solution, using the Navajo language itself as a code. The Navajo language, with its complex tonal qualities and lack of a written form, was virtually unknown outside the tribe. Its grammatical structure differed greatly from English, making it incredibly difficult to learn without extensive immersion. This inherent complexity made it the perfect basis for a code. The first group of 29 Navajo recruits, known as the First 29, developed the initial code. They created a dictionary of military terms, substituting Navajo words for English equivalents. For example, dive bomber became chicken hawk in Navajo, and battleship was translated to whale. This ingenious system went beyond simple word substitution, incorporating Navajo cultural metaphors and idiomatic expressions to further enhance its security. The code's complexity and nuance made it virtually unbreakable, even by those fluent in Navajo. While the Navajo Code Talkers are the most recognized, they weren't alone. Other tribes, including the Comanche, Hopi, and Cherokee, also contributed their languages to the war effort. These soldiers served with distinction in both the European and Pacific theaters, demonstrating the same bravery and linguistic skill as their Navajo counterparts. The Comanche Code Talkers, for instance, played a vital role in the D-Day landings at Utah Beach. Their code, developed independently from the Navajo code, proved equally effective in transmitting critical information under intense pressure. Despite facing similar dangers and making equally significant contributions, the stories of these other Code Talkers remain relatively unknown. Their service highlights the diverse contributions of Native Americans to the war effort and underscores the need to recognize the bravery and sacrifice of all who served. Section 4. An Unbreakable Cipher. The Navajo Code was more than just a clever linguistic tool, it was a fortress of secrecy. The Japanese, despite their relentless efforts, were completely baffled by it. They had captured Navajo speakers before, but the code's complexity and the rapid pace of transmission rendered their efforts to break it useless. Several factors contributed to the code's impenetrability. First, the Navajo language itself was incredibly complex, with tonal variations and grammatical structures that were completely foreign to anyone unfamiliar with the language. Second, the Code Talkers incorporated cultural metaphors and idioms, adding another layer of complexity that only those raised within the culture could understand. Finally, the code was constantly evolving, with new terms and phrases being added regularly to keep pace with the ever-changing demands of the battlefield. This constant evolution ensured that even if the enemy managed to decipher a portion of the code, their success would be short-lived. The unbreakable nature of the code saved countless American lives and played a crucial role in securing Allied victory. Section 5. Turning the Tide of War. The impact of the Code Talkers on the battlefield was immediate and profound. At Iwo Jima, where some of the fiercest fighting of the Pacific War took place, 6 Navajo Code Talkers transmitted over 800 messages without a single error. Their speed and accuracy proved vital in coordinating the American assault and ultimately securing a hard-fought victory. At Guadalcanal, Tarawa, and Okinawa, the Code Talkers relayed crucial information about troop movements, enemy positions, and battlefield conditions. Their contributions were not limited to the Pacific theater. Code Talkers also served with distinction in Europe, utilizing their unique skills in North Africa and during the invasion of Sicily. Their courage under fire and unwavering dedication to duty earned them the respect and admiration of their fellow soldiers. General Douglas MacArthur himself is said to have remarked that the Code Talkers were indispensable to the Allied war effort. Their story is a testament to the vital role that language and culture can play in even the most dire of circumstances. Section 6. A legacy long denied. Despite their invaluable contributions to the war effort, the Code Talkers returned home to a country that had yet to fully recognize their sacrifices. Bound by oaths of secrecy, they were forbidden from speaking about their service, even to their families. Their stories, their bravery, and their vital role in securing victory remained largely unknown for decades. It wasn't until 1968, when the Navajo Code was finally declassified, that the Code Talkers could finally share their experiences with the world. Even then, recognition was slow in coming. It took decades of advocacy from veterans groups and Native American organizations to ensure that the Code Talkers received the recognition they deserved.